Hey, what's up guys? This is Chase from the warehouse. I'm here with Joe Cook from Alkali Hockey. Now we've got your new RPE line in front of us. Before we get into specs and all that great stuff, what would you say the difference in fit compared to that RPD line is?
Well, when we did the RPD line, it was a D-width skate, so our quarters mold dramatically. But we had some feedback from some of our skaters that they wanted something a little bit wider.
Okay.
So what we did overall in the skate was we widened out the forefoot, narrowed in the heel a little bit. We also added a foam and felt tongue to create way more volume inside the skate for the guy with the larger, wider foot.
Okay, and maybe for those people at home, how did you create the space with the tongue that you're talking about?
Well, we did a foam felt tongue as opposed to a felt tongue, just as plain felt tongue. So there's a lot more room inside the volume inside the skate for the kid's foot and then his ankle to fit inside.
Awesome. So let's hop into some specs here. Let's start with your top of the line skate here. Maybe touch on a couple great key features on it.
Well, it comes in at $499.99. We have our purlin quarter, which is a polypropylene and surlyn mixed quarter, which means that it's a hard shell quarter, but it also molds. So depending upon the shape of the player's foot, the quarters will mold around it. We've got a Lebeda addiction wheel on it with a Swiss light bearing, full CNC 7000 series extruded aluminum chassis. We've also got a full carbon fiber outsole. And then you go obviously to the purlin quarter, which is a very moldable quarter. Our foam felt tongue. We've got an anti-wick Japanese Clarino inside for anti-wicking inside the skate. So overall, it's a very high-end skate with $499 is a pretty decent price for our top-of-the-line RPE skate.
Absolutely, and as we were kind of talking and whatnot, I mean, the step down looks very similar to that one too. Can you maybe hit on a couple key points there?
Well, we went to the name of the skate is the Visium. It's at $369.99, which is a great price. It's somewhat mid-end, somewhat high-end, but it has a lot of the high-end features. We've got a Lebeda Dynasty wheel with a Swiss light bearing, same CNC chassis. We go with a fiberglass outsole, so a little bit lower on the spec, a little bit less stiffness on the outsole, but the same purlin quarter, same polypropylene and surlyn moldable quarter, same anti-wick liner, and the same foam felt tongue. So, and the same fit. The RPE fit goes through both skates.
Right.
So it's we've downgraded some of the outsole and maybe the wheel, but the overall spec of the skate at $369.99 is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty killer, I'd have to say. So let's round this out here, maybe just quickly touch on a few key points on this last one.
Yeah, the Rival goes back to our traditional quarter material, which is still moldable. Everything inside of it is moldable, but it's not the purlin. Comes in at $269.99. It's called the Rival skate. Right. We go with the Lebeda Millennium wheel with a Swiss light bearing. Swiss light throughout all the RPE skates. Awesome. CNC stamped and extruded, so a little bit different chassis. We go with a PVC outsole, thin PVC reaction outsole. Same, again, the quarter material is moldable. We've got the anti-wick liner, and we go to a felt tongue there. So a little bit different types, slightly different volume overall inside the skate, but again, the same overall fit in the forefoot and the heel as well.
And you're still getting that great heat moldability too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, Joe, man. Well, I appreciate all your time out here.
My pleasure.
And then for you guys at home that want to check out more of these great RPE skates from Alkali, make sure you go to inlinewarehouse.com.